Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our Let's Learn Together series here in Stationeers. I hope you're all doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week so far. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. And if you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have y'all here hanging out with me, having good conversations in the Discord server and in the comments section. I hope you're all doing well, um, and all that good stuff. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of this video. So, last week, there's been some conversation in the Discord server and in the comments section as well about maybe I should try, me trying brutal mode with robots. Um, Unfortunately, we do not have the robots DLC yet. DLC as of yet. We're probably gonna have to. We're gonna be waiting till March for that to come around because of the way our billing works here. So that'll happen in March. But what I decided I was going to do, because some of you have indicated maybe I should try playing in standard mode instead of the easy mode. And I kind of like that idea as well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna diverge a little bit from what we're doing. We're gonna have one set of episodes once we get the robots DLC in place and everything. That'll be on brutal, in the playing in the brutal mode, and then we'll have one that's going to be playing in standard mode. That way, you guys will be able to see what mistakes I might be making in brutal and standard mode. So you guys hopefully won't make the same mistakes as me. And it'll give me some more of a chance to explore a little bit more of the game's mechanics. I did actually chat with some people that I know very well, that I'm good friends with, who have played Stationeers. A couple of them have tried all three modes: standard, brutal, and easy mode. And they do confirm the easy mode may as well just be creative mode instead of having a full-on creative mode. One of my friends noted that the easy mode in Stationeers would be basically the same as me pressing Control Shift F12 in Stationeer, or Control F12. But in essentially would be the same as me enabling creative mode, well, in survival mode in Space Engineers. So that being said, I gave it some thought over the weekend, and I came up with this idea that okay, we'll have the series have two versions. So that's what we're going to do. So today's episode will begin the work in the standard mode, and we'll start exploring that and see how simple we can get, how quickly we can get going that way. It'll also let me try uh, Baron's Balin's idea of with the big lander. Um, I assume it's the big lander where the beacon is. And he gave me an idea in Discord that I might try as well. So we're gonna try that. He says it works, and I believe it. I had a friend of mine test it, and they said it does seem to work for them as well. So that would be helpful. We won't be able to do that when we get to brutal mode, but that's okay. So we are going to try that and see what happens. All right. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. We'll grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, meatball subs, egg salad sandwiches, tuna salad sandwiches, maybe a nice, lovely Italian. I don't know, whatever it might be that's your favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop. And we'll get cracking. Okay, so we're going to go New World. And I like playing here, so that's where we're going to play. I suspect we can get to the other map areas anyway, so from what I've seen. We shall select that. We're going to go standard mode for the difficulty. And I'm going to name this world before I forget. Together. Series. Standard mode. That way we'll know which one this is. Okay. And we will go from there. All right. Make sure we got all this right here. Lander Mach 1 fuel. Okay. So basically the standard mode gives you all the same things. Okay. That's fine. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll get ourselves started. And for those of you wondering, Space Engineers 2 has released an update, by the way. I just happened to notice it, the Hellion sector, so I will be checking that out. I'm pretty sure of that. As we get ready to bring Space Engineers 2 to the channel. That light right off. Just real quick. Temperature down. Alright, I don't know which one is the pressure one, so I don't want to screw with that. I don't have to. Oh, I guess I gotta get out of here first. Okay. Alright, so we don't need this lander anymore. Alright, Ballerin. If this goes wrong, ladies and gentlemen, we'll blame Ballerin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, bring this up here. So, I had one person ask me why I leave all the HUDs open. And, quite honestly, I just do it out of habit. And you know, I mean, when you play Space Engineers, a lot of different things that are probably a bit more of a habit thing for you. Okay. Come here, you bugger. Okay. Alright. Let's jetpack up. We'll grab our fuel tank here. Okay. Got that. Let's grab the others. The other doodads here. By the way, I also tried this idea of Ballarins off camera too, and it does seem to work. And Ballarin says that it does work, and he's never had to really worry about it when storms hit, and he's never had to use he's never had to use the beacon that they give you. Which, that's a good thing, because then that would free up a large battery cell for us. So I do appreciate that. Light on so I can see. Okay. Alright, looks like I got it all. Alrighty. Hydroponics. Survival. Okay. Don't need the flare gun. Turn our light on here, folks. Now, he said you go down... what was it he said? 2 blocks? Where are... Okay, now I need my... mining charge. Let's get the mining charge. Whoops. Well, I just blew up the mining ship. Oops. Ballerin? Let's try that again, guys. Oh, yeah, okay. That's funny. We'll start. Whoops. I closed this out again. Well, I managed to blow up the miner that time, Ballerin. You get everything back here in just a second, folks. I accidentally closed out of the game instead of... I clicked the wrong thing. Closed out of the game by accident. Well, I knew that was going to happen, too. I had this funny feeling. I said, you know, this is going to end up being a bad day. Bedrock. I had a feeling I was going to do that, too. I should have just mined it down. All right, we'll start it over. Oh, can I actually load it from here? See if this will load it back to where I was. Before I blew up the miner, the lander. All right. Okay, let me save this. There. For this. Okay. All right. And it did not save my temperature, so let's bring this down. Actually, let's go up by 1. when you guys lower the temperature, for those of you that might know this answer, when you lower the temperature, is there a limit, I guess, as to what the best temperature is? Like 12, 13? I know I've seen people go to 13, but not go lower than that. So I was just curious. I'm just curious if somebody knows that answer. All right. And if you don't, that's quite okay. I suspect the answer's probably going to be 13 anyway, so. And Ballern, if you actually know that answer, let me know. A couple of you that do play Space Engineers, I know that usually hang out in the Discord server. Let me know pretty fast. And I have a feeling I know the answer. I'm just curious. Ooh, get myself with that one. Don't want to be doing that. Thank you very much. Ballern said make sure you go at least 10 meters away from the lander when you do this. But I think what he told me 2 blocks down for the mine, I think he, the mine explosive, I think he meant don't blow up the lander. There's one thing about Stationeers and Space Engineers. When stuff goes wrong, you can actually start from the last known save before things go boom. That is something I do appreciate, you know? Might need that duct tape later. Let's see. Can I throw you up here? No. Okay. What the heck with you then? That actually felt like I okay, we'll grab my mine. Okay. Well, I did not tell it to do that. You stuck on, buddy. Ah, keep doing that. Okay. Think Valoran can tell me if I'm right. But we'll know this answer pretty quickly here. The iron frame. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that means I still got to do some work there. All right. Okay. All right, so there's that. All right, so I got a little bit more to do there. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Okay. Now, if this goes wrong, okay, so now I can put more steel frame down and wire that up. Weld that up, rather. Because we want to be in the welding mode. Know what they say, my friends? I don't think I want to be falling through that right now. Weld these up so you have something to stand on here. Eight more of these to go. So that'll be enough for what we need. Okay. Got one. Alright, so we are going to have to weld up. We are going to have to make more steel plate, but it's okay. Alright. So one more steel plate will do the trick. Our iron frame will do the trick there. Okay, let's see now. Container mounts. Put these in place.
Power low.
Yeah, thank you. these in like this. Okay. 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 All right. Put the locker in. Oops, I put that in wrong. Hand drill required for that. All right. This way we won't lose anything. Alright, now I just need the container mounts. Let's see, where's the container stuff? Construction, hydroponics. Portable connector. Iron wall. Let's see. Let's go. Actually, yeah. Why not? One thing there are some people who said they do not really like the finished texture builds of the iron of the walls, and you know, I don't know if I tend to agree. I don't know that. I mean, I think you could probably do a better job with these windows, with these with the final build state of the textures for the walls. But for me,
hydration critical.
oh.
Temperature critical. Oxygen critical. Temperature critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Let's see. Helmet closed.
Temperature critical. Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Cognition low.
Okay, that's really stupid. Makes sense though, so we're gonna have to get that done. Okay, so that's one. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So yeah, I tend to agree that, you know, the textures, the build state textures for the iron walls and things like that could probably be better. But, you know, you can use the steel plate things to make those textures even better, I think. So I don't really know that it matters. I mean, in my view, it's not. I don't nitpick about that just because I don't really think it matters. But you know, I know there are some people who probably think it does matter. And that's okay. Grab my angle grinder here. Okay. So we need to get and we can change this all around later. Where is my APC? Put the autolathe furnace here, autolathe. Autolathe furnace. So, you know, I don't know that that matters really too much. It doesn't really make much difference to me, but I know there are some people that like the greebling, so. Actually, yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, So I don't know. Maybe, maybe if you're the kind of person that likes all the greebling and whatnot, maybe. I'm not really that. Well, I like greebling, but I really don't think that's something to worry about early on. When you have to survive. Ah! Okay, we can make... Alright, we can make that. I need the crowbar. That'll now have power. Okay. Put you in here. Like this. And Ballerin, I have successfully gotten your idea implemented. We'll hope that it works for us. And you know what? I just realized I want furnace inside, so yeah, actually I don't. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. No! Knew I was gonna fall down there. You're probably all laughing at me too. That's okay. There, gun. Oh yeah, I probably put it in here, didn't I? Yep. Alright, let's go grab ourselves some Oakley Dokley iron. Turn my light off. I know we're going a little bit longer. That's okay. Video. Very silly stuff. Yeah, we'll need that. That is gold, right? Oh, it's silver. Don't need silver right now. Oxide. Oxide, here we come. La-da-dee-dee. We need some silly stuff. We got some silly stuff. Now we'll have gold.
Hunger caution.
Here comes the gold. Dooby-doo-dah. Okay. Alright, we got gold. Silly stuff. Still need copper. And iron. And we just found iron, so... Oh, we got coal, too. Alright, so now let's see. There we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Turn my light off. Here comes the sun. Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll get some of this smelted in the next episode and we'll continue making our base. Getting ourselves sorted that way. But before we go, let's do this. Let's throw you in here. Okay, there we go. Alright, ladies and gents. I'm going to put my miner right here so that I don't lose it. And in the next episode, we will continue on getting our base going and all of that. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. We're going to be implementing Bailarin's idea for the lander. And, yeah, we'll do all that. In the next episode, we will continue on. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode, even with me blowing up the lander by accident. That being said, by sharing the link if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet boa constrictor. Although, why you'd want a snake for a pet, I really don't know. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help this wonderful channel grow, and it helps our wonderful community grow as well. And I look forward to seeing you all in the comments section and in the Discord server, giving me your ideas, thoughts, suggestions, feedback, all that good stuff. And never be afraid. We can always agree to disagree on things, and we can still comment and have fun. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week. And I shall see you all in the next episode. Happy gaming!